There we go. That's much more sensible, sound-wise. Let's see how it comes through in there. Let's see how it comes through in there. Okay, I can't tell how it's coming through to you guys. So, we'll just live with it, I guess. If it's too quiet, I suppose someone in chat might say something. Okay. And then I want to put something here. Bow. I don't have TAC view. I looked at it and I went, that's not the thing I want. So let's see if I can get everything all set up the way I like it. Let's see. I want to be able to see my Twitch chat and play the game. Now the message log, I'm not sure about. At this point I'm fiddling around with stuff in there, so let's first shut that down so that doesn't show up. Display capture. Whee. Okay. And so I had to come in here for to get things configured. So I want to come in here. Campaigns. Do I have any of them? Need licenses. Okay, so I still... The Steam page. Is my chat not working? It's saying connecting for chat. Okay, that's cool. Fine, okay. So I'm not going to be able to see chat for a bit, but it doesn't look like it matters. Okay, yeah. The description for the game didn't make it clear whether or not these remained as DLC or became part of the main game. I guess I still have to spend like $40 a piece for them or something. That was one of the things that irritated me about the old command is... like, all this stuff looks okay, but I don't know any of it, and I'm bad at it, and I thought maybe one of these might be interesting. I don't want to spend like $20 on it. So in any case, let's see. I've done these in the past. I've done these in the past and sucked at them. I've done these in the past. I've not done those, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's try this Uncle Mark's stuff. So this is what I was going to look at earlier. And then, this is what I hopped into at least for getting all my stuff configured. I have no clue how my audio is. I hope it works. The other day, my kids were talking about how they tried to watch our recent Pathfinder, and my audio for me was all fucked up. So I'm hoping I fixed that. When you can see the chat, tell me if it's all messed up. So, let's see. So yeah, let's try this. NATO Surface Group versus Soviet Forces, 1985. Basic Cold War battle. Assumes World War III has started, and I'm in charge of a small surface action group. My job is to hunt Soviet ships and submarines and destroy them before they can get out into the Atlantic, where they could threaten NATO convoys. I've got 3 warships, a British destroyer, a Dutch frigate, and a German frigate. I have 3 helicopters for scouting the seas. Cool. Let's load this up. We have one side, NATO. And we have a briefing. Let's do this. Okay. Secret 10300Z. June 85. Flash priority. To Commanding Officer Exeter. From Sinclant. Subject Norwegian Sea Patrol. Situation, a WX. Broken clouds forecast the next 24 to 36 hours. No significant precipitation expected in AO. Winds northeast at 12 knots, sea state 4. What the I have no clue what sea state 4 is. Hopefully it says something. Enemy, Soviet forces in AO expected to include small SAG and 1 or 2 SSNs or SNGNs. Friendly, no change. Atzendets, Bremen, 207, and Kortenar, 807, are attached to your command effective immediately. Oh, that's attachments and detachments. Okay. So Bremen and Kortenar have joined our team. Yeah! So, it's a cool and breezy day in the North Atlantic. We're on a look for a small Soviet flotilla and 1 or 2 submarines that are either nuclear attack, SN, and or nuclear attack and equipped with missiles, SSGN. Our intel report is not always 100% accurate. Fucking... Hi, red flag. What are you going to throw at me? Daddy Mike? Big Papa Mikey? I'm going to call you Big Papa Mikey. So let's see, our mission is patrol the rectangular area bounded by 70 north, 65 north, 10 west, and 20 east. Locate and destroy all Soviet forces in my AOR. Execution weapons tight. Only initiate hostilities against targets I identified as hostile. Groupings and tasks, no change. Support, no change. Coordinating, no change. No change. MCOM State C, unrestricted emissions. Okay, cool. Unguided weapon accuracy suffers from various factors. Okay. So we have problems there. We have a 1-day duration. Okay. So we are... Oh, ooh. So that's a globe. That's globe controls, not map controls. It's a globe! Okay, so we're up here in the North Atlantic. We have some patrols we have to do. What are you? Okay. Exeter surface group. Okay, so these points exist. So we have a patrol we should be setting up. Chat, why are you? Okay, so I'm going to try and reboot chat here, which means be gay, do crime, friends, loved ones, countrymen, all the random people who never watch my things because I'm kind of trash. Hi. Let's pause that. I don't need to see that. Get that again. Close that. Test. Hey, it works. Hey, no one's watching. Can I dock it? Cool. Let's get it down there. Excellent. Alright. And I want it like this because there's pop-ups and such. Speaking of, where's my orders? Can I view my orders? Again. Is that a thing? Can I review my orders? On my lawn grid. Because I want to establish the square. So there's a square I'm supposed to patrol. Pause, right, yes. Okay. Can I get my message log in a separate build menu? Okay. Raw text view. I liked that. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked the raw text log. So, what I want now, what I actually don't want, is I want to try to latch that there. Good. I want to try and get things so I can see everything on my one monitor. Can I get you down? No. There we are. Something like that. There we go. That I can work with. Okay, so what was I... Oh yeah, I was trying to find the... Is that what I'm looking at? Ooh. I can see my units. I can assign them to a patrol. Nice. Does the mission already exist? It already exists. They put the patrol in this area here as an anti-sub warfare patrol. That's anti-sub, right? So what's going on here? ASW patrol. So like an aircraft thing, yeah. This is probably for the helicopters to watch out for the subs. Is this hooked to the front somehow? Is there a way for me to see that? Okay. 70 north and 65 north. So let's see. So I want to find 70 north. There, 65 north. So we want to be between these. And we want 10 west, 20 east. 10 west, 20 east. So this area here is our patrol zone. So obviously, I want to like draw a shape here or something for my patrol. Do I want to push further to 15 west? It's a little outside my patrol area. I mean, the letter says this, but like the bulk of this is on land. So it seems almost natural to run something like that, right? Maybe head up here to this, whatever that is. What is this? Whatever this is, right? So do something like that. How far out of the way are you? You're 71 north. So, you know, it's not very far out of the way north. Something is within that. So if you did like a patrol like this, from this fella down to Iceland over to Norway, that could be a solid patrol section. I still want to know how I know whether or not the okay, so does this mean that it's bound to the Exeter surface group? So the Exeter surface group is here, the ASW patrol is there, and then will this rotate around with the group? I guess that's what this Exeter surface group around these reference points means. And I can see here, fixed bearing, rotating bearing. So that's how we would set it up if it weren't already configured, I think. Okay. So we have to float around in here looking for subs, is what we need to do. I suppose we should check out what we've got. Got a side panel here. Hello? Did I break something? I broke something. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like not having that. There we go. It seems to have fixed it. So here we go. So we've got our Exeter surface group. Let's learn about what we've got here. Gosh. It's like Simano, but better. You're cavitating. Why are you cavitating? So the Cortaner's there. The Exeter is there. The Bremen is there. The Bremen and the Exeter are cavitating. Okay. So let's see. We have an FG. So this is a missile frigate. That's a missile destroyer. That's a missile frigate. What are you? Double click you? No, I can't. Okay. I don't know what any of this shit is. My military experience had to do with, like, collating data for counterterrorism. I don't know shit about weapons. I'm a dumb bitch with this, but it's so cool, right? I think, like, so that's chaff and flare. I think that's to defend us. This mount, I think, is like a gun on there that goes pow pow. I guess that this is the same. These are like the surface guns. I don't know what a Sea Sparrow is. And I guess this is our torpedoes. I guess. You know, I guess the chat... I'm sorry, the chat has to die. I need to see the message log, and I need to see all the shit going on here, so... Okay. Control insert is not convenient on this keyboard. I haven't played this on my new laptop, and my laptop doesn't have some of these shortcuts. Let's set up those reference points. I think I want to go here at the base of this island. I want to come over here to where we hit up a little bit up above our target zone from Norway. I want to have a spot a little bit down below our target zone from Norway. We'll put it inland there. And then, as I said, I think I want to come kind of over to the coast of Iceland, even though it's a little bit out of our zone, and just kind of cover it, because I feel like that's a very natural patrol. Gosh, I don't know. And I closed the chat, so I can't ask the chat anymore. If I'm being an absolute fucking moron and doing something that would get me court-martialed, scream about it, and I will not hear you. Okay. So I think I want to have, you know, just the basic patrol mission here. So, we need to add a new mission. It'll be a mission. It'll be a patrol. This will be a... Yes, sea control patrol. Sure. And this mission is going to be Operation Winter Ferry, I guess. Sure. You just select these. Okay. That is what I wanted. Yeah, so we'll set that up. Actually, I feel like it doesn't quite go down far enough. So I'll kind of pull you just a little bit. There we go. We'll do, you know what? We'll do something akin to that. There we go. Screw it. We'll actually properly do. We'll follow the letter of the law. Fine. We're doing this, and I want to kind of poke it down there so we at least cover our patrol area. I guess that's fine. Okay. So, our patrol here. Do not go out the patrol range. Active emissions inside of the area. Group size. We want the Exeter surface group assigned. They've got crews. I don't know why. I think cruise is probably fine. Creep, I guess. That's the default, so maybe I should trust it. Everyone sticks together. Okay. Area is valid. Cool. And then for our anti-surface warfare, or our sub-warfare, we have these. Where do you live? Aircraft, you have the Mike. Here we go. So your Lynx helicopter, anti-sub warfare. Yeah, the SU is surface. Is there a way for me to set up a cycle so that we have one in the air at all times? And we cycle them. How long can you stay up in the air? Can you tell me how long you can stay up in the air? You do not. Okay. So you're ready in 3 hours. So you're not ready yet. You are ready now, Nora. You are another anti-sub warfare. Okay. So Nora's ready. And we have 3 hours until Leo's ready. Okay. So I guess we're going to launch in at the beginning here with Nora on the ASW. Okay. I guess we'll set that up and we'll go with that. Oh, you didn't link the way I wanted to. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Since we don't have chat anymore, I'll set it up like so. Yeah, I want chat. We'll put the message log back. Bring that over. We will hide the game for a second so I can bring chat back. No one ever talk. No, it's rare for people to talk to me, but I don't want to be like that guy ignoring the two people who do show up, you know? I didn't press update information. Ah. Helps if I press go on it, doesn't it? Helps if they actually have the category set. There we go. It's updated. Sorry, Twitch. I was lying to you by accident. Okay. Test again. It all looks good. Okay. So, terror time. Fear and terror time. As we press play. Okay. do I combine all these things? I have a lot of stuff floating out here. I don't want to see them, but I also want them to be like merged. I already had them merged. Okay. So merge range symbols. Okay. Scenario minimap. Are you any good? You do not seem very useful. I don't like you. Minimaps. Global minimap. Okay, that could be useful in other things, I guess. Camera minimap. Doesn't seem very useful. Okay. Okay, now I'd like to get the Exeter group up. So can I just have the entire Exeter group? I want the entire Exeter surface group, please. River Battle, Exeter surface group. There we go. That's what I want. I guess we increase speed. Like ×5, I guess. Because I don't want to be sitting here for like 23 hours waiting. Okay. So how long can you be out here, Nora? I'd like to select Nora. Okay. So we've got 2 hours, 14 minutes of mission fuel on Nora. So, hey, we have a mission here. Good. So what do you say to me? Time controls, time compression, I'm doing that. Cool. But yeah, so thinking ahead, we'll want... Oh, the other ones aren't going to be ready in time. Ayo. Shit. Nora. Can't hold the fort until your buddies are ready? Gosh. Well, when they are ready, we'll send another one up, and I think one helicopter in the air, and we can run a cycle. Because it looks like they take about 3 hours to fill up. Yeah, it looks like 2 hours until bingo. Give me my order of battle for my Exeter surface group. Okay. We just wait for the patrol. Yes. I have already done that. I thought ahead. I did what it wanted me to do. I'm not a complete moron. I a smart bitch. I wonder if I should switch to game capture instead of display capture. Is that going to be nicer? I can't see game capture, so I guess not. Means I need to make sure I don't get bored and swap off and start looking at porn or something, because then it'll be all over the internet, and I think that violates Twitch terms of service. What's going on over here in Finland? Ooh, Stockholm. Stockholm here? Stockholm! You're pretty. Whoa. Okay. That seems like it's probably not what we want to be doing. What map settings do I have? Do I have any reliefs? Satellite pass predictions. I don't think we're getting any. Okay. Cool. We don't need that, I don't think. I don't need that anymore. What happens if I lose that? Do stam in terrain. Oh, that's nice. Let's do this one instead, I guess. Day and night lighting. Sure. That'll help. That seems like a good idea. Okay. That's not. That seems like that's actually going to bother me, I think. New surface contact. Skunk. See, that's why I didn't like this like that. I like plain text. Pause. Game. Message log. How do I make the message log like just plain text? Is there an option? Or is that just... Did they think this is the way we want it now? I liked being able to read it and see what was underneath it. I guess not. So we have our contact history for our unknown skunk. It's a skunk. Unknown surface contact. Okay. Let's slow down until we know what that is. I want to know what that skunk is before I freak out. But for now, I want to keep an eye on you. So we have an hour and a half. It is 3, so 4, about 5 a.m. is when Nora's going to be gone. been a while since we last spotted you. Can I show your estimated course? It's going 11 knots. So that means if I go to, where are you? Where's my measuring tool? There we are. So 11 knots. So we expect you to be. So I expect you to be roughly there in an hour. Turn that off. Control D I can do, so I should probably do that. So we can turn back to speed. Because it's going to be a few hours until they're in our ASW patrol range. And they may be a civilian ship. We have no idea what they are. Okay. So we're just waiting. Uh-oh. Boston is attached to my command. Use her to patrol the southwest portion of my AOR. Boston is attached to my command. Southwest part of my AOR. Okay. So what we're going to do then is, where are you? I want you. I want you. You're going to come with me. I need to see my Latlan grid again. So we're going to be bringing you there. And then get rid of all of you. All of you, make sure I've got nothing selected. Let's put a couple of reference points in. And there. And over here. Select those fellas. And mission editor. I copy a mission. No. Okay. Add new mission. This is the mission not White Knight. Cavitatory. Because he's cavitating. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Fuck you. We're going to take a C, control patrol. Okay. And the Boston is going to be in there. Excellent. Now, on the Boston, do we have a helicopter? Say, helicopteries. Oh, you're a sub. Ooh. So I want to give you definitely creep. Okay, I want you. Where are you? Where's your stuff? It's probably there. Yeah. Just over the layer. Good. There's the cavitatory, which apparently included those. Cavitatory. We need to remove 27. And 30. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So you're going to be doing your little patrol there. How you doing, Nora? Got an hour to bingo. That boat is down at 4:30. Okay. And speaking of you, how are you doing? Oh, am I not ready? Ready these guys. Ready these fuckers. I did not realize you were not getting ready. Holy crap, I'm an idiot. Ready. Ready these fuckers. I am a dumb bitch. No. Don't do this to me. Nora, my love, don't do this to me. Okay. We're gonna breathe. I'm bring that one over there so that it's a more proper bit. There we go. And keep the ASW patrol highlighted for Nora. Nora, what are you doing? What's up? Okay, just looking. Badoo, badoo, badoo. It's nice and chill. Hi, guy with the tie. You've shown up. I forgot to ready people, so when Nora gets a little sleepy here, there's not a friend to come pick up after her. And that's not great. You're getting ready, right? You are actually getting ready, right? I hope that they're getting ready. I'm not quite sure how to tell if they are. So this is really just a prettier version of Command Modern Air Naval Warfare at this point. Like, I think I've played this... I think I failed this mission in Shimano. This is just that, but prettier with a nicer interface. Thus, and in my opinion, worse message log. I think people like... I was watching preview videos, and the people who were doing them all liked the message log, so I guess this is a thing that a lot of people just didn't like about the old one, but it was the sort of thing I liked. Oh well. Let's just get back to having the surface group selected. Are there any of these I don't need? Probably don't need air weapons. Underwater I do want. Surface I do want. I don't need land weapons. I don't need air sensors, actually, I don't think. Yeah. That should give me what I need to know. Good. How are you doing, Boston? You're doing your job, right? Yeah, you're doing your job. Okay. Hey, there's that skunk again. We still don't know what the heck it is. Please identify yourself, skunk number one. investigate it, possibly. I'd like you to take a moment and just, if you can, go see what that is. Make sure it's not like some horrible, horrible eldritch monstrosity. Thanks, Nora. You're a doll. Those lazy beans resting in the hangar could learn a lot from Nora. Up and at it at 3 a.m. It's been an hour of game so far. And of course, it's after dark, so I'm immediately getting sleepy because it's winter, and of course I am. But I want to know who you are. Tell me. Tell me. I mean, Nora's been tracking it by sea spray. Hello. Another skunk. There's two of you. Are you just like merchant ships doing your thing? I should have sent Nora to go look at them there earlier. What am I doing, Nora? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't have sensors to tell that. Right? We have some surface sensors for that. But yeah, you aren't great at that, so that's leave it be. Hope that the surface group can figure out what they are. Everything is nice and chill for the moment. And then we'll make our contact, and I'm going to go, oh crap, and I'm going to pause, but I'll pause too late, and they'll have nuked us, and we'll all be dead. That's probably how it's going to go, right? Lean into the mic to make everyone a little more uncomfortable. No, I shouldn't do that. That would be horrible. How are you doing, Boston? Good. You're doing your thing. Slow and steady. How you doing, Nora? We're still kind of looking on target 440. I think skunk's unidentified naval combat, I'm pretty sure. We got these two little skunkies. Hi, Lupkin. Skunk 1 is about to enter into the anti-sub patrol that Nora here's on. I don't think it's going to help us identify him, though. Mostly, Nora's just seeing the sea spray, so it could be anything. Probably, though, Let's see, it looks like they left Norway and might be heading like Iceland bound. So maybe they're merchant ships. But they could be some gosh darned tankies coming out here to push their state capitalism on the free world. This scenario is like fake World War III thing. I don't. It is what it is. I don't believe so. No. Nah. That's okay. We'll figure out eventually. Looks like Nora's rising up a little bit higher. That's the surface sensors. So Nora's taking a look. Let's only show our selected units for the time being. So that's these 3. Okay. Yeah. So when the skunk gets into this circle, the Exeter group will be able to tell what it is, presumably. And then we can blow them up if necessary, because that's also in the red circle. Yeah. So we're good there. But I'm gonna bet that our skunky boys are merchants. Mostly because my MCOM officially demands that I not fire until I have confirmed that they are hostile. Which I think means that even if I confirm they're Soviet, until they start attacking me, I'm not allowed to shoot them. Let me double check that. There's my... Not you. Where are you? Unit orders. Side doctrine. No nukes. Tight. Fire at contacts only if positively identified as hostile. So we're not on hold. We're on tight. So, yeah. When we know that they're damned Ruskies, we can shoot at them. And until then, we're not allowed to. So we're just going to watch. I'm going to go, oh god, I'm running at 5 times speed, which is the fastest I can go other than burn everything to the ground fast. And I'm pretty sure if I go that fast, I'm going to not have time to react to anything. Yeah. This is stressful. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking directly at these skunks and going, what does my sensor say? Wait, do I not have my sonar on? Do I have sonar for my Exeter group? And I don't have it on? No. Okay. I'm showing what's going on here. Okay. And again, I don't think I need to see air sensors. Don't need air weapons. Surface and underwater are all I really need. Because this is... Oh, Boston has spotted something! It could be a Soviet submarine or something else. Yes, biologics. So here I am, all concerned about these skunks coming near the Exeter group. And we have something here. We have a goblin. It's moving at 20 knots. If it's moving at 20 knots, it's probably a submarine. It's moving at 1 or fewer knots, it's probably so 3 knots. We're only moving 5, so we're going slow. Awfully slow warfare. Okay, so it's recommending that we bring our Exeter group down here to investigate it. Do you have your sensors on? Unit obeys MCON. Let's see. So that will put us at some sensors. So we'll do that. And I will take my Exeter group. No, I'll leave that be for now. I will slow down though, because I don't want to run my sonar for too long. Is the sonar going to find out what you are? Biologic. Cool. Okay. Turn off your sonar. Go back to 5. Okay. I thought it was a biologic, considering they were talking about it. But yeah, it's just a whale. It's a whale. That goblin was a whale. We're kind of still concerned about these skunks, but I think they're probably merchant ships. I mean, the sea is an awfully crowded place. And I don't know if it makes sense to hail people. Like, I see that, is it possible to hail them? And I go, how rude would it be, right, if you're sailing and every military ship was, this is the military ship, identify yourself. And I'm like, I'm freaking ages away from you. Why are you doing this? Because, like, we check our, where are you? Bearing tool. That's freaking 30 miles away from me. Why would I be hailing them? Why would I be hailing them at 30 miles out? That seems like a great way to just get on everyone's nerves, to be like, ship that's 30 miles away from my position. Are you bingo? Nora, are you bingo? Yes, Nora's bingo. We're still 2 hours until Mike and Leo are ready to fly, because I'm a moron. Let's see if we can get them in there. 1/3 rule. I don't know what that 1/3 rule is. I'll keep random with an area. So I think 1/3 rule means they'll only keep one helicopter up at a time, which means when Mike and Leo are ready, they should fire off Mike or Leo, and then they should cycle them. Nora, how long are you going to take to refuel and get back out there is my question. Can I expect you to be refueled and ready to fly again, to keep you up until Mike and Leo are ready for a proper cycle? That's how long it's been since the last positive identification. So, since Nora's coming in for a landing because she's bingo on fuel, we're losing confidence about where they are, because we knew the skunks were where they were because the people on Nora were seeing the, like, gunk that their boats were kicking up, which is part of why I think they might just be merchant ships, because they aren't, like, being sneaky at all. We are on an intercept, but I think it should be fine. Last we knew, they were going at 11 knots, which means that we are probably half an hour out from having an ability to confirm contact. But yeah, so that means it's been, 8 minutes since we last picked it up on our sensors, which were Nora's pilot's glasses. Or glasses. Eyeballs. I'm an idiot. Okay. Nora's 4 hours out. Fucking hell. Okay, well. Leo's still 2 hours out. Mike is still 2 hours out. So we are without observation and without protection for the next 2 hours. Then Mike and Leo are ready. And then we want them on the cycle because it takes two loops of a patrol to refuel and resupply and maintain one of our helicopters. So if we have each one, all three setups, we have one out at a time on a cycle, we should be able to keep fairly continuous helicopter presence in the ASW. You okay over here, Boston? Yeah, you're creeping along. Should I speed you up? I kinda want to speed you up. I'm gonna do it through your mission. Cavitatore, you can cruise speed in your mission. Okay? Just keep patrolling the southwest. And Winter Ferry is still how I want it. I'll get the ASW back on because it's the cool one, because this is linked. Get out of there. This is linked to my control group. So if the group in their patrol through Winter Ferry turns, this triangle should turn with them. So let's just have you set up the three of you. Okay. We have a very close range underwater on you. Do you have a little bit? Yeah. You're even better. I want to try and group you up from there. Nope, Exeter's our boss boy for that, so I guess Exeter's going to do that. And it has been half an hour since then, so we should figure out you fairly soon. In fact, we've picked you up. You can see we don't have any more uncertainty on Skunk 1. We know where it is because it's in our surface radar. We have not identified it yet. It's been detected by radar. Being detected a lot. Okay, the contact changes are what I'm concerned about. Then, but yeah, I don't think we need to be terribly concerned about our skunks. And I'm hoping I don't get nailed by a sub when I'm don't have a patrol up because of this. Mike and Leo not being ready. What a pain in my ass. I want to say I forgot to tell them to get ready, but maybe they were already readying and there's just nothing I could do on that. Maybe I launched Nora early. Like, is this is officially a quote-unquote tutorial, even though it's got a high difficulty. So maybe Nora was not supposed to go up yet. Maybe it's going to send me a message like, hey, you should launch Nora now. And I'll be like, thanks, game. But I really want to know who you are. Okay, pause for a moment. What are you? What's a ZW? Okay. So you're not actually going to be terribly helpful. Cool. Well, we'll see what's going on skunk-wise soon enough, I imagine. Imagine whenever the first skunk is, the second skunk is probably the same. The way they're traveling, they look like they're kind of following the same route. Again, they're single file, so maybe that means merchant ship? Like they're just Skunk 1 left port, Skunk 2 left port, following the same sort of route. Is there a town over here? Where are you? You stammen with roads and cities and place names. Positive ID Hannah. Yeah! We know who you are. You're a Hannah. You're a large trawler. See, I thought that was a civilian ship. And not do you then. Okay. So congratulations, Hannah. You can be on your way. See? Didn't need to do anything. We can see them. Got a pretty picture. They're officially neutral. They're just out fishing. And how rude would it be to just be like, fishing boat? No, actually, I cannot sink them because, side doctrine, I don't control this. This is provided to me by my commanding officer. Only fire at contents positively identified as hostile. And in fact, the worst I can have is free, right? I can't control that. So, even on free, I couldn't attack it because it's confirmed friendly. I'm not allowed to shoot unless I know it's hostile, because that's what my CO said. And this isn't a strategic level game, this is an operations level game. As Command Modern Operations says. So... can't shoot them. Can't shoot the whales either. Oh, we actually confirmed the biologic is a whale. Oh, it's adorable. Cute. Cute whale. No shoot it. Boston, you're not allowed to shoot the cute whale. Unless you're using a camera. In which case, shooting the whale with the camera is very encouraged. We can distribute the footage around for morale. Day-night lighting. It said the sun should be up by now, so I don't know if it's accurate. But local 0424. Sun's coming up. 21 hours left on mission. 21 by 5. That's like 4 hours of playtime left on this. Okay. We're not gonna do that. I have work in the morning. I can't run this for another 4 hours. Okay, let's turn that night lighting off. It's making me sleepy. Girl can only take so much. Why is there a border around there? That's... Huh. Is that potential sea ice during winter? Oh, cool. We've got location names now. They've loaded. Can I see your port over here? Is that too much to ask for? Get out of here, that long grid. You're getting in my way of looking at pretty map. Saw something. Ooh. Saw something over here. Is this the port? I think this is possibly the trawler's home port. No, I think it's a little too south. Maybe it's you. Are you the trawler's home port? I suppose the trawlers could just have sailed up to this altitude At altitude, latitude, from wherever. Yeah. But based on where they came from, I want to say that their port's probably this fellow over here, or this one over here. Oh. So let's see. What's our timing on you being ready? Hour and a half till Mike and Leo. So that's going to be local time, 7 a.m. 0700. Okay. Bubs, be ready. Wait, seriously. Our surface weapons can go that far beyond our sensors on you two? Cortinaires should be our Cortinaires got like the best detection capabilities of our ships. Good job, Cortinaire. You're a boat. That's a boat. Boats aren't super cute. Oh. So you, Skunk 2, are in surface radar range for Cortana, so you should be seeing you on radar. Yeah. So we are no longer uncertain about Skunk 2. You should be able to pick up some more information soon. We're still in that tense zone. We've got an hour and 15 game time until we can start the cycle. Hopefully only one goes up. In fact, I only want Mike to go up when they're ready. I don't want to run the risk of Mike and Leo shooting up at the same time, because I really want it to go Mike, Leo, Nora. Mike, Leo, Nora. Have one in the air at a time, unless I have a need for multiple. Okay. And I trust that if I have any bad sound, someone will complain and be like, "Your sound is not great, fix it." Hopefully with a little bit more detail so I know what the hell to fix. I also love that, like, I look at this and none of you are my standard viewers. None of the folk watching. Besides the one that is a bot that's always there. Ooh, that's okay. This isn't my normal thing. But I remember I spent all that money on Command Modern Air Naval Operations a couple of years ago, and then got myself angry at it because I couldn't figure out how to work it. And this feels like it's exactly the same thing, but I feel like I understand it better. Probably because I have these little water dildos for ships instead of those NATO symbols. Which I think you can still do, right? There's something somewhere I remember hearing. Map display. Map symbols, yeah. Yeah, we can go back to that if I want. I don't want it though. Give me my dongle boats. I know where they're going. They look sort of like boats. Part of the stress is because this is an operational game and not like a tactical game. if there is a combat, I have to trust the people on my boats, right? Like, I think I'm supposed to be, like, sitting on the Exeter here, controlling everything, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, if this were a 2019 thing, I'd be like, I'm sitting on a desk, at a desk in a Pentagon, and the pilots of the airplanes are sitting in Langley or some shit like that. But this is 85. I imagine in 85 I'd have to be sitting on the Exeter to issue these operational type commands. Boston is still fine. Do we have a fuel issue? Are we going to have to worry about fuel here for you? Do you have fuel? Or is it high enough that we assume you're not going to need to be worried about it? I guess we assume that you just aren't going to have to worry about fuel. So you have fuel. You have, like, years of fuel. Boston doesn't have fuel. Yeah. Our it's nuclear powered. Okay. That's why there's no fuel. It's never gonna anything. Okay. But these folk, they have to worry about fuel because they're using, like, diesel or some shit. And this is probably where we're refueling Mike, Leo, and Nora from these. Incidentally. Okay, so you're Nora. Nora's going to be a while till she's ready again. Leo's 54 minutes. Mike, 54 minutes. Okay, we're just waiting on them to be ready. Stress. Let's try fire speed. Holy hell, let's not do fire speed anymore. That was no. If I want to fire speed forward 15 minutes maybe, but I'm not gonna. Sure, let's Chance time, so that's fire speed 1 minute. That doesn't work. Okay, Mike should be almost ready now. 2 minutes till Mike's ready. We fire sped until Mike was ready. Okay. Make sure. I just want to validate that Mike gets up in the air. Mike's the one coming up, right? Yeah. Yeah, and during that time we verified Skunk 2 was a factory trawler. Ta-da! Exactly what I expected. Now imagine if this were like your day job, right? Like you're sitting there watching. Mike's up. Mike is up and running. What is our situation, Mike? You got pretty good sight range. I think that blue circle is how far Mike can fly. We don't need to worry about that. Mike is going to be hanging around here. Mike's got surface, spotting, and sub stuff. Good. What weapons have you got? Near tips. Cool. Got no fucking clue what a near tip is. If I come here, will you tell me what a near tip is? Yes, you will. Near tips are torpedoes. Okay. So Mike Mike can pew pew an enemy submarine. Good to go, Mike. And we can look at a bigger picture of Mike. That's Mike. See, Mike's kind of dorky, you know, got the big nose, always wears the weird patches, isn't always, you know, doesn't look super reliable, but you know you can, everyone who knows Mike knows you can trust Mike in a, you know, in the day you need it, right? I have no clue whether or not Mike is any good. But Mike is a Lynx SH-14B from the Netherlands. The Dutch make good helicopters, I presume. Mike is cute. Sure. Mike can be for your taste. I think Leo was the one I thought was cute. Is Leo already? Yeah, Leo is already. Leo is a wasp. Look at that. Look at that boy. Chunky boy. We're all down for Leo. And then Nora is everyone's favorite. Everyone's got to love Nora. And of course the parents, you know, Papa Bremen, Mama Exeter, and good old Uncle Courtenaire. They're not particularly pretty, but they don't have to be. They're reliable. They keep an eye on us. And over here, Boston, who is a Dallas, who is a Los Angeles. Yes. I love it. Boston is a Dallas, which is a Los Angeles. I love it. Are there any other jokes there I'm missing? So the Courtenaire is a Courtenaire. So I guess Boston, they're using the Dallas to represent the Boston there. So we've got the Exeter, Bremen. Okay, so there's nothing super funny there. Should I set some flame? Burn it all down, speeds. I feel like I'm playing things by the seat of my pants here. We're going to check on Mike. 37 minutes to bingo. At this point, I am going to add Leo in to see if Leo launches right away or waits until Mike is back. Oh, Leo is launching right away. I don't want Leo to launch right away. Keep 1 unit per class on station. Is that going to... Nope. Okay. So apparently that did not stop you. Okay. Because I didn't want you to actually launch. But that's part of the experiment, right? AC type in loadout. One flight, and everyone engages hostiles. There we go. So we've got 54 minutes to bingo here, and we've got 2 hours to bingo there. See, fire speed is way too fucking fast, man. I kind of wish there was one in between, like a ×6 or something. So Nora's up now. Not what I wanted. Okay, what you do? Okay. So we have enemy aircraft. Bogey. So our bogey and our skunk. So the bogey is probably Soviet. It's a helicopter. But again, we are not to fire until we have confirmed. So even though the pop-up said I can probably trust it to be that. I'm still not happy that I haven't figured out how to keep them running on their cycle properly. I only want one up. Generic ESM. So we have an eland here. I probably can manually mark them hostile, but I really don't want to. I don't... It's not in the spirit of the orders I was given at the start of the mission. To do that. So, like... It says, for the purpose of this, I can assume it's a Soviet aircraft, but I don't want to make that assumption just because the tutorial creator says I can. So I'm assuming it is, but the official orders state not to engage until we've confirmed. So I'm operating under the assumption that this is a bogey. And what I'm going to do, actually, I think, is manually plot a course for intercept. That way we can find out. I'm going to go back to up to 5 times speed. I'm not going to fire it. Boston's hanging out there with the whale. Boston can do whatever the fuck he wants. Get a confirmation on that bogey. Alrighty. Also, bring my air weapons and air sensors back up online for me to see, because apparently air is something we need to be worrying about here. Leo doesn't fucking know. Oh. So Nora's the one that keeps spotting the bogey. Based on our speed of intercept, it'll be a little while till we get there. Now what it could be, you could very well be that bogey's home base. Because if it's a helicopter flying around there, then it's maybe doing anti-sub scouting for this skunk. In fact, perhaps we should put our course towards the skunk. Another skunk. This is looking like a sort of Soviet surface group. Yeah. And we're coming up on it. We're coming up on it. See, because they're so close together, we got that copter floating around. I want to say this is a surface group. I really wish that we had our proper situation. Mike is still reloading. Mike's going to get up there before I want Mike up there. I really wanted one at a time. Although I'm kind of glad that Nora is up now, because otherwise we wouldn't have picked up the bogey. That's very possible. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what their sensor range is. Or it could be that they see us and they're on a patrol. It's entirely possible that they see us, they're on a patrol, they're on a tight weaponsy mission, and they have not identified that we are not merchants. So they may also, so there may be a guy, you know, there isn't because it's a computer game, but in the universe I can picture there's a guy sitting on that boat going, those are the Americans. We need to shoot them, but we cannot shoot them until we verify that they are Americans. We know they're the Americans, but we need to confirm. That was a horrible thing. Oh. 2 choppers. Uh-oh. Or that's possibly... I think it may be the same chopper. We may have lost track of that one and picked it up there. It's entirely possible. I'm quite sure. Okay. But there is a non-zero chance that this is some, like, Norwegian rich boy out on a joyride or something. So we really have to be careful with shooting them down. Not that they're in range anyway. Actually, they're in air range. We could blow the bogey up. If we wanted to, we could. Okay, that's not you. The surface group. I want my surface group to be on an intercept course. I think that puts me on an intercept course. What's your speed? 18 knots. No, that's not what I wanted. There. Okay. Bearing tool. 20 knots puts us right there in an hour. Okay. We're going 12 knots. That puts us there in an hour. So we would want 2 hours to be there. 3 hours here. So that is our intercept courses this way. Assuming I don't want to speed up, and I don't really want to speed up. So there we go. That's our intercept course for those boats. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Because they're going to be going... They're going to be there. So we want to be 36 out here. That's our intercept course. Now, if they're aware of us and they see us turning like this, they should figure it out. But yeah, I think that puts us on an intercept course for them in 3 hours. Something's happened. Bogey vanished. Yeah, we knew that was vanished. Okay. We found a third skunk. Okay, we have confirmed you. We have confirmed that that is a hostile. It's an ASW Soviet. It's a Soviet ASW. Can I cancel that? No? Okay. Vampires! So let's cut that down to speed. Someone is shooting at us. That's never good. Okay. So we have a vampire inbound. That's a missile. Or a torpedo. No, that's a missile, yeah. So we have inbound missiles. We jumped forward a couple hours. Who's up on flight right now? Leo and Mike are down. Nora's up. Nora's got 14 minutes to bingo. So it looks like all these ships are coming in towards the Corton Hour. All these missiles. There's lots of these missiles coming. So, cool. Hopefully this jamming is good enough to fight these, because those are coming in from the air. We don't know what they are. We do know they're air contacts. So it's pew 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 time. But we're the ones getting pew pew pewed. Oh no. Come on. Your guided weapon. That's not good. Active radar seekers. Oh shit. Sensors. Okay, you're fine. Okay, you're doing OC, offensive ECM. Oh no! The Corton Hour is sinking. Got a missile going towards that helicopter. Hopefully these missiles miss. This missile looks like it's actually gonna hit the Bremen. You okay, Bremen? Corton Hour. You have... Do you have any units assigned that we can get out? Correct. We've got a couple of missiles fired off towards this one. Guess we're gonna go that way. Corton Hours is gone. Take that mushroom down, Sea Dart. Dang it. So I was up at 5 times speed here. We're just shooting missile after this damned hormone, and it's not doing anything. No. There we go. What speed are we headed? We are headed 25. 18. So we're going to be there in an hour. They're going to be there in an hour. So I want to bring you in line. We're angry at you. And there's another vampire. There's some more vampires. That's not great. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and mark as hostile. How do I mark as hostile? There we go. I've declared you as hostile. We see the missiles coming out. We know what's going on. No. Disaster. To which no one who knows me is at all surprised. Everything is gone. Everything is dead. A board of inquiry under these circumstances is not a pleasant experience. I imagine it's not. That does not seem like fun at all. So what could I have done better? I don't have any fucking clue. Now that I've run this is exactly how I remember it happening in Simano. Like, they're shooting at us. Cool. Evade. I don't have any control over that evasion. I guess I should have... So we knew they were Soviets back then. I should have probably just said, you know what, fuck it, attack. I should have said, yeah, we confirm they're hostiles. There's a helicopter and 3 boats. They're hostile. But then, knowing my luck, I'd shoot them and there'd be a frickin' you blew up a civilian thing going on. I mean, I could have cut the speed lower and been like, hey, yeah, we're just cruising, bud. But yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, we can keep it going, though, because there's still stuff. Leo's dead. No. Cool. I still want to watch these. Can we take them with us? I have no clue. I think we missed you. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna... These harpoons are gonna end up in the sea. No. Harpoon, boy, no. Oh, these guys found him. These guys found one. Oh, they went too far. Nora is dead. Everyone is gone. There is nothing left but Soviets. So we have verified that we don't have to face a board of inquiry because we're dead. We were on the Exeter, and the Exeter is at the bottom of the ocean there. Yay! Oh. Okay, but let's see. Because I really do want to get into this and be better at it. The air stuff I'm good at. I grew up Air Force. I know that. The boat stuff is cool, but I don't know any of it. So let's just think. What really could I have done? I think I should have been a little bit more aggressive. I knew that they were Soviets at that point. I should have been just like, you know what? Fuck it, blow them up. If they're rich Scandinavian boys, we'll shoot, and they're angry that we shot them. We'll just shoot them again, and then they won't be able to complain, eh? So that was probably the first goal, would be to do something like that. Yeah, that probably should have been it. I probably should have just authorized weapons release a little bit more, or a little earlier. Probably should have had a little, like an initial manual, shoot all the boats, fuck the helicopter. Because we don't, the Boston's way the fuck away. I don't actually care about the helicopter. I think all those vampires came from the boats. And if all the vampires came from the boats, then blowing up the boats would fix it. In any case, this has been a short stream. It's only been about... Actually, I can see my time. It's been an hour, 49 minutes. Lots of waiting, and then death and failure. Can I still see my scoring? Yes. Let's just bring that back up here. For a moment. Absolute disaster. Look at my losses. Look at my losses. One BBK Cashin mod. We blew up one of their ships. Look, we blew up one of their ships. We took one with us. We killed their hormones and we took their ship. And they had to expend all that, and we expended less. Look, we expended way less blowing up their boat than they did on us. But we also lost everything. Take a moment of sadness for Nora, who lived the longest, but perished. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. Well, poor Nora. Poor Nora. I was up there looking for subs, and all of a sudden missiles everywhere, all the boats are blown up, and they're just like, welp, guess we're gonna crash in the North Atlantic. Oh, I am so sorry, Nora. And Leo got blown up before his boat. Leo was getting ready to come out, and just boom, bye Leo. Yeah, I think that would be the lesson. I don't know if I'm going to play this again, or if I'm going to move on when I play next time, or if I will ever play next time, because I get like one night a week to do free stuff, and half the time I lounge around reading a book. But I definitely like this more than Shimano. The interface is nice. This is what I like the most. I am right-clicking and spinning. I am right-click and spin. It's a globe. I can make everyone throw up everywhere. I really like that. I really like the dongle art, because they look like boats. And I like the new map. I like the labels. So that's the thing, right? I wasn't going to get it because I'm like, I've played Shimano for like 6 hours, and that was not worth it for $80. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to spend another $80 on this. And then when it came out, they're like, oh, by the way, you have Shimano already, so it's $40. And I'm like, well, $40, that's an irresponsible expense I can justify. And I bought it. I mean, would I suggest it at $80? I think the big question is whether or not you like making a plan and watching it die in front of you. Because, this is operations level. We're not making the grand strategic plan. We're not doing the tactical thing, generally. We're, in principle, sitting in between issuing orders, like getting orders from the general and turning them into orders for our boats and pilots, who then actually execute the mission. And, I still don't know if I enjoy it or not, right? I think I would say absolutely if they had a 7 times and a 10 times here. If there was a step in between 5 and fire. I'd say yes, for sure. But for $80, I guess I would say that it would be worth it if you think it's the sort of thing that you would spend a lot of time playing with, especially with their scenario designer. Right? So you can do your scenario and then you can add stuff to it. Yeah, so if you come here, you can add sides, so it can be like Dem Orcs and Evil Elves, right? And set them all up. And then we can be like, we're going to be fighting in Oman, because that's right here. Why not? And we can be like, we're Dem Orcs. I don't know how to do this. I'm making shit up as I go, but somewhere I can add units. Somewhere there's an option to add units. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm probably not selling this well. But somewhere in here there's the ability to add a bunch of units and be like, ooh, I really want to see what happens if this. Right? And part of me, God, what is the name of the fight? There was this whole operation here in the 80s where you had U.S. patrols to secure Kuwaiti oil coming out of here, and you had Iranians attacking them with dudes in canoes, and the Iranians were kicking America's ass for a while like that. It's part of the war between the U.S. and Iran that's been practically going on since the 70s that no one talks about. And it came out of here. I think it was in this area here, and then they were, coming out of here. And I really want to say this island here. No, this one. There you are. This is the island. And they were hiding behind this and then darting out and mining this whole strip so that boats couldn't get through. That could be a cool thing to build and execute and experiment at. So, if that sort of thing, if you look at a bunch of boats and airplanes and go, I have ideas, I have dreams, I wanted to make sure that I was showing this, and not just my Be Gay Do Crime picture. If, that's your sort of thing, then yeah, it's probably worth it at $80. I mean, this is a powerful piece of software. This is not a puny piece of software by any stretch of the imagination. But the thing is I wouldn't call it a game, really, right? It's not really a game. And if you want a game in this engine, you have to spend another $20 on top of things. there are campaigns and such. So, like if you want a piece of simulation of software, then it's definitely the right price for that. Like, it's about the same price when I was doing Redacted for the Redacted with the Redacted. Sometimes I'd try to get simulation software to simulate Redacted, and they were all in this 80 to 150 price range, and this is reasonable for what it does. So what I'm saying is yes for a simulation, no for a video game. Like if you want a strategy video game, you're going to get more fun out of other things. Harpoon comes to mind immediately off the top of my head, which I think is by the same guys possibly, or it's an inspiration. There's lots of really good strategy games out there that kind of tickle this navel thing. Browse Steam for 10 minutes, you'll find something that'll be more fun for this, like video game wise. Simulation wise, though, this is still the best thing I've seen. I regretted spending money on Ximano, and I'm probably going to regret spending the money on this just because I don't do the simulation thing enough to get my money's worth out of it. But we saw there. You saw it. It was mostly me sitting there watching things tick and go, yep. Anytime now we're going to verify that they're Soviet and we'll be allowed to shoot. And of course I could have intervened and said, shoot them, they're obviously Soviets, you idiot. But I'm a dumb bitch. I don't know what I'm doing. So I didn't. Yeah. Like, yeah, so if you have $80 to spend, buy it. If you have $80 to spend and you want to play simulation-y things, buy it. If you don't, then don't. And if you have Command Modern Air Naval Operations already, I think $40 is an appropriate amount to spend to upgrade, especially if you already have all those add-on games which automatically become DLC. I don't. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm going to go back to my fold-up image as I say thank you for showing up. Peace, love, etc. I mostly stream Pathfinder games that I'm the GM for. So, Monday night, come check us out and you can see this screen for hours while I negotiate another pair of depressive recluses through murder and slaughter. Peace, love, be gay, do crime, trans rights, human rights, everything else. Peace. And thank you for coming. I don't normally get people who are super active. I have a couple of people I know watch because they talk to me about it. IRL, but they never show up in chat because they're like doing work and such. But it's nice to see someone there. Peace, love, etc.